Peace and love, everybody. Salute to all my beautiful ones out there. What's up, y'all? Um, I know that we just got off of a wonderful fight card, with Terrence Crawford and all that smoke of all the beautiful warriors that showed up and showed out on the card of the past weekend. But apparently the smoke is still going on, y'all, and it's not with the fighters, per se. Turki got smoke on Zach, you guys. And he's aiming right at Canelo's head. Turki Al-Sheikh said, more fire, more fire, more fire. What? It is going down with Turki and Canelo, y'all. It's a bit of beef going on between them. And Turki completely aired Canelo's entire existence out. Okay? He put him out to dry. Okay? Turki Al-Sheikh put out quite a statement, you guys, yesterday, and then again today, where he was outlining his plans, basically, for the remainder of the year and sharing a bit of his plans going into 2025 and what he would like to do and the fights he'd like to set up and what have you. Now, within the statement that he made yesterday, Turki made it absolutely clear that he is no longer in pursuit of the Canelo fight for Bud Crawford. Okay, he said he does not want it anymore and that he will instead be redirecting his focus onto, quote, bigger fights, okay, especially for the legend Crawford. This is what he said. Now, that's very interesting to me because one would have assumed that Canelo was the biggest reach that Crawford could make as a fight. What could be bigger than Canelo, right? He's supposed to be the biggest payday. He's supposed to be the biggest name that one could have on one's resume. Who could be bigger than that? It has me asking a lot of questions, you guys, right? Now, Turki went on to say in that post that he released yesterday, he went on to say, quote, additionally, I will be supporting making fights for Boots, Haney, Shakur, Ortiz, Anderson, Benavidez, Zepeda, and more, end quote, which was very interesting. So he has a whole lineup, of course. He's already prepared and setting up shop to get those beautiful warriors on the ground. Wow, you guys. What? This is extremely significant. Very significant, because I know that many boxing enthusiasts like myself and all my real ones here in my space have honestly grown, beyond frustrated and beyond exasperated over the years by Canelo and all of his blatant disrespect, basically, of the sport. Okay, his blatant lack of heart and warriorship within the sport via his bypassing, all the smoke with the names that we want to see him up against. Him taking the easiest touches possible to avoid, having to trade iron with other elite. You know what I'm saying? The man has just thrown blatantly in our faces, the fact that he has absolutely no intention on fighting the best. He has no qualm with ducking or cherry picking whatsoever. Okay, he's made that abundantly clear to us real boxing fans. It is one of the most bizarre phenomena that I've seen in all of boxing, say within the last decade. I have not seen anything more bizarre. What is going on here with this duckery, you guys? It's immeasurably strange and disrespectful, if I am being quite honest. This man has been completely coddled by the boxing world as a whole. He's been completely corseted for far too long, you guys. Okay? Media outlets, fans, and boxing commissions even, all of them alike, have all contributed to this man's outrageous sense of entitlement and authority within the sport. He is just, flaunting and sauntering his way around as he pleases, despite his duties and obligations as a warrior. It's insane to me. And you know what? Nobody is taking away from the fact that he is, the highest paid boxer, right? The most favored by the higher ups or what have you, However, at the end of the day, the man is still a fighter, you guys. Until this man retires, why is he permitted to paint his nails instead of sharpening his sword? Like, why is Why is that made permissible for him? I don't understand it. The logic never logics for me on that point, trying to wrap my head around, what is the cause and allowance of all of this? Why is there an allowance for all of it? I don't tolerate at any time people playing in my face. And Canelo is definitely doing just that. And he has been doing it, right? I don't give a fuck how much money you've accumulated, real talk. Is this not the boxing game? I'm sorry. I thought I was tuning in to watch some boxing. And not only to watch some boxing, but to watch the best fight the best. Is it just me? Or am I not correct in my assessment here? Because I didn't know I was here to watch some goddamn double dutch. What the fuck? No. You want to relax with a glass of lemonade, my friend? Go retire comfortably. How about that? Then you could have all the lemonade you like, sir. What the hell? No, I have no problem with you wanting to, have that approach. If you so, retire, that is fine. That's a perfect mentality to have, once you've made that decision, But since you have not retired, let's get this work done. What is up with these fighters, wanting to hold, this title, all of this prestige and have this sense of entitlement and kingship and, walking around parading, the fact that they have the crown and that they're the number one, but they are not willing to earn. They are not willing to work. There is no blood sacrifice. There is no showing of heart. No. You do not get the esteem and prestige and acclamation that you want without giving. These fighters have begun to get way too prissy. And I believe that Canelo has set the marker for that. He has set the precedent for that. And it's something that is permeating in all levels of boxing with the mindset and mentality that many fighters have, as I've been seeing. It's insanity. Go retire, and then you can kick your damn feet up all you like. You know what I'm saying? But while you on the ground and on this battlefield, no, not allowed here. Not on my goddamn watch. Okay? You're going to get all the criticism, all this heat, all this fire right on that ass because I don't play those games. And I'm always going to call it out because it's cowardly. Now, apparently, Turki concurs. Okay, absolutely concurs with my judgment because he further added some very steep sentiments towards Canelo that basically solidified his disdain and disregard for Canelo's antics and all the cowardly choices that he's been making in opponents and in everything else. Okay, he released a statement, I believe, earlier today where he stated, quote, now this is some heavy shit, y'all. This is what Turki said, quote, I heard that Canelo said that he respects me, but doesn't like the way that we do business. As for him respecting me, it does not matter to me if he does or not. As for the way I do business, I know why he doesn't like it, because I only target big fights at fair prices. So of course, anyone who likes easy fights won't like that. And I know how he feels after losing to Bivol. So he's been looking for easier fights ever since. Also, I'm not the one who's afraid of fighting Benavidez or Crawford. Therefore, I knew he was wasting our time and making excuses with big amounts of money that can't be paid. So I'm continuing my way to make big fights that serve the boxing world. And he's on his way to making easy show-only fights. End quote. You guys, if that is not a read, I don't know what is. Okay, Turki read that man for filth. Do you hear me? Turki said, nah, bruh. There is too much tea in this room to not serve your ass something hot and on a platter. What? Damn. Let's go, Turki. Turki said, no, sir, you're going to learn today. Big salute for Turki for keeping it all the way G, okay? And you know what? We really need people out here honest, okay? We need people out here being honest, okay, about the charades of that man and wherever they may show up and turn up and from whomever they may turn up from. I think that there are way too many people out here ball licking, if I'm going to be, blunt and honest. It's too much of that going on around here. Too much motherfucking glazing going on. I don't understand the mentality of that. When is it ever okay, to evade reality just because, we want to favor someone or kiss up to somebody? I don't ever work on that type of time. The shit does not ever apply. It's never permissible. It's never acceptable. And the real thing that's in question right here, in all of these antics, are people's characters. It's the character of people that is out of whack. So that it becomes an issue of integrity, real talk, on the foundational level. The integrity of these people are in complete question, as far as I'm concerned, for the reason why they would coddle up to and bypass reality, evade, truthful talking points, allow things to happen with one that they would not even think to allow for another. It's crazy to me. Crazy to me. That's why such ridiculous things can be allowed to transpire in the sport. I don't agree with it at all. It's replete with cowardly people at every turn. Hell no. I'm not on that type of time. I don't operate on that level. No, we need real ones out here taking a stand, standing on a business and calling out the folly and disrupting that folly wherever it occurs. Favorite or no favorite. If you on some bullshit, you getting checked for it. Period. I've definitely had a lot of respect for Turki, upon his arrival on the scene and showing up heavy and making all the great fights that he has for the past year or so. It's been wonderful, but I am definitely even a greater supporter of him now, after him being so truthful, so honest, and so blunt about his sentiments towards Canelo and all of the nonsense and obvious disrespect that he's been showing for the sport as a whole. It needed to be said. Salute to the King Turki for that. Anyway, that's it for me, you guys. I'm on to the next. Peace.